Good morning, it's 9 a.m. I just literally walked up to the phone and saw that it was 9 a.m. So, woo, pushing it this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Melody Reels. It's Thursday morning, 9 a.m. here at the Iowa Quilt Museum in Winterset, Iowa. Here to do a Facebook Live. We're gonna feature one of the quilts in our exhibit. I am so excited to talk about Irene Roderick, but first, I have to talk about the Iowa Quilt Festival. Iowa Quilt Festival, June 4th, 5th, and 6th. We have classes, we have lectures, we have a retreat. We have space for almost everything. So if you were waiting till the last minute or you weren't sure if you were gonna be available, there's still time. You can still sign up for classes. You can still sign up for the 2 lectures. You could still sign up for the retreat. You can sign up for the retreat for 1 day. You could sign up for the retreat for 2 days. You could sign up for all 3 days of the retreat. I will be happy to help you. I will be happy to welcome you. Please consider coming. It's our biggest fundraiser for the Iowa Quilt Museum. So your attendance to any of those helps us stay here, help us to feature these great artists and feature these great quilts. So I talked about those 3 days. Saturday, June 7th is airing of the quilts, and that's our big finale to the Quilt Festival. So if you can't come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, please consider coming Saturday. We have 9 quilt guilds and groups that are participating, along with 6 private collections. So, and in those private collections, we're featuring, there are 3 homes that are featuring quilts that you can go into. What I was gonna say, Diane Murtha will be one of those private, be showcasing her quilts. Tony Jacobson for Pieceworks will be featuring his quilts out at McBroom Barn. And Marianne Fons will be on the south side of the square with her quilts on a bed. So those are some, you know, pretty well-known names in the quilting world. And so that's exciting. I'm so thankful for them and their participation, all of them, quilt guilds included. So you have 11 exhibits, 11 indoor exhibits, including the public displays at 2 cover bridges, both at the Madison County Winery, which will have the Des Moines Quilt Guild, and at Cover Bridge Winery, which they will be showcasing their own private collection. And then new this year is the Winterset Cidery, just north of Cover Bridge Winery. They're going to feature quilts, and it is, it's a quilt guild that's participating for the first time out of Warren County. Warren County Peacemakers Quilt Guild. So that's exciting. So, you know, grab a hard apple cider. Oh, apple pie is my favorite. Get a wine slushie if you want at Cover Bridge Winery. Or you also have the, pace yourself. Pace yourselves, people. Anyway, we'll have a Quilts of Valor display. That's a public display, and that'll be at our Monumental Park, which is one of the first Civil War veteran memorials put up in the United States in 1867. Just in case you were curious, now you know. And it has 4 Civil War cannons. Anyway, tickets are $25 for airing of the quilts. Again, biggest fundraiser for the Quilt Museum. Your participation, your attendance to come and purchase those tickets help us keep the lights on. So I would really appreciate that. Also, Cover Bridge Quilt Guild will be doing their quilt show at the elementary school. And if you want to tack on a ticket, for not just the airing of the quilts, but also to go to their quilt show. That's an extra $5, so that's $30 for that. You will start your day here. You'll get a map, and I have all those on a map to help you kind of decide where you're going and which ones you want to hit if you feel like you can't hit all of them. We do have for a ticket for $100, and you're like, but Melody, what do I get for the $100 besides getting into the Cover Bridge Quilt Show and all the 11 locations? You also get this wonderful tote bag full of goodies from merchants and restaurants around the square. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but again, you get a happy heart knowing that you helped the Iowa Quilt Museum. So if you want a happy heart, you know, there you go. I would consider it. So enough of that. That's and today I just talked with my new gal pal, who we have not met yet, Regina, out of Des Moines. We have a youth group coming down to learn about quilts. And their youth group is called Hip Hope. It's a program out of Des Moines, Iowa. They're gonna come down, and I think they're bringing 16 kids, which I'm thoroughly excited to learn. They're coming down, and they're gonna be exposed to this beautiful art and learn about quilting. And so I'm so excited about that, and I'm excited to welcome them. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about Irene Roderick. People, stop. I checked out her website today. Come on. Please go check out her website. I know there's a lot of traditional quilters out there. Just check it out. Just check it out. This is fun and exciting work. You have to look at her stuff. And very colorful. And I will tell you, the quilt I'm featuring today is a little muted compared to some of her other quilts. If you remember Bloom, which was the big blue flower, and Black Spring, which was another flower that's on that side of the wall. Those were two quilts that I have featured of hers. So today I'm going to feature Limbo. But let me just real quick read a little bit about Irene. Oh, I'm gonna put my glasses back on. My artwork is currently grounded in textile arts focused on quilt making and fabric dyeing. I'm trained as a painter. What? Who could have guessed? And I have always been interested in pattern and color and how these elements can evoke emotions and political responses. A few years ago, I encountered modern quilting and loved the idea of making utilitarian painting, she has in quotations. I learned to quilt and accidentally discovered improvisational quilting, an intuitive, spontaneous process I called dancing with the wall, a technique opened with a newfound creativity for me. This work is entirely intuitive and visceral. Okay, this is their book. We can't keep this book here. I have one left besides mine that I tabbed all up. This is mine, you can't have it. I do have one left for sale and I'm hoping to get more. I'm trying to get more. But all of these works are in here. Oh, look at that. There's the ladies right there. The introduction to the ladies, how they met, and then their works. It's a great little book. Can't keep it in here. We do offer it online when I get more. Or grab the last one. But it talks about each of the ladies. And Limbo is in here. And why don't I turn you around already? Good grief, so sorry. Aren't you tired of looking at me? Let's look at that quilt. Kaboom. This is Limbo. Again, this is a more muted. This one and one other one is a little more muted than what her very vibrant and very colorful quilts. But this is so soothing to me. All these colors, I love this quilt. As you know, my name is Melody. I am not musical whatsoever. I'm figuring out this is kind of my life. I work at a quilt museum. I don't quilt yet. My name is Melody, and I don't sing or play a musical instrument. So there we go. I'm an oxymoron. Is that what that is? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is Limbo. If you feel some musical design elements, you wouldn't be wrong. Let's read what she says about this. She just has a short little blib. This is Limbo, dimensions 69 by 66, pieced and quilted by Irene Roderick. Limbo is one of a series based on dance and movement. What? The rhythm of this staccato, the rhythm in this is very staccato and Caribbean. I even included the stick structure of the dance. So me being, I feel like I need to redeem myself in my name. All my kids play a musical instrument, my girls sing, and my husband's musical. So there you go. Okay. But staccato, if you don't know, is very short. You know, it's not, you know how you hear a note and it kind of drifts off. Staccato is very bump, 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 bump. And Caribbean, if you know Caribbean music, it kind of has that feel too, even though it's a little more flow. It still is like, burp, 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 burp. That was my Caribbean, can you tell? Can you? I just did more discredit to my name. What? Anyway, but you could see, I'm gonna take you off of here and we're gonna get a closer look, but you kind of get the feel up here. There's piano shaped. You got piano keys. I feel like this, because my son played tuba, I feel like that's a big tuba with music coming out of the top there. Got the like horn feel in a lot of them. Oh, I know that. It's a bass. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's take you off and let's take a closer look, especially at her quilting here. I love, everything's really muted and just really soothing. You got this one little magenta piece right here. Just a little pop right there. But again, quilting very intentional, or not quilting is very intentional. All, you know, it's not uniform. It goes with the pieces in here, the tiny pieces. And Tiny Pieces Fast Visions. A little speck of pink right there. But the movement, the rhythm of this quilt. And we've talked about her, I don't know if you remember in Bloom, and how she quilted it, and you know, with those little lines in there, it kind of gives the feel of wind and movement. And this, all her quilting gives that feel of movement. It's just beautiful. It's beautifully done. I just can't even tell you. Go check out her website. It's Irene Roderick. Is it com? Yeah. www.ireneroderick.com. Very not complicated at all. And just check out her quilting and her piecing. Let's come down here and take a look at these. Just really beautiful. Again, just a rhythm that's very soothing and comforting, but fun and moving at the same time. I hope you feel it. I hope you feel it through this video. You would definitely feel it if you were here. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that, how she quilted this in here compared to everything else around it. And I love the intentional to keep pieces without quilting them. What am I trying to say? Framing the shape instead of just, following the lines. And so here, she quilted in here, but she didn't quilt this piece here. I don't know if you could see that. But it gives that pop and that dimension by outlining her piecing, some of the piecing. A lot of fun. I don't know. There's every quilt I feature, I always say is my favorite quilt. This is definitely, I'm not lying when I say that about them. That day when I'm featuring them, that is my favorite quilt. And that's the case for this one. I just really, as fun and exciting as her vibrant colors are, this muted one fits the whole, what she's trying to represent with music and rhythm. It's very beautiful. Okay, folks. Well, that's it for today. I'm only featuring the one. Thank you for joining. I'll back up a little so I don't get that up my nose. Look at that one. Deb Kashat, she's next week. I don't know if I'll do this one, but she's got that one over there. Really cool. I can't wait to feature her next week. This is such a fun exhibit. Really outside of the box when you think of quilting, and I would love for you to come visit. We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, Sundays, 12 to 4. I hope you can make it down. Come see us sometime. We're just 15 minutes off of 80 and 35. So, and Winterset's a great little town. Lots of little things to see and do. A lot of history here. Okay, that's enough about that. Thank you so much for joining this morning. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check out Irene Roderick's work. I hope you check out our website, iowaquiltmuseum.org, and you can go to events, 2025, Iowa Quilt Festival, and sign up for something and help support this quilt museum, help support us continuing this work of showcasing these beautiful pieces of art. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next week.